Hi, this is the Black Bear Prepper, and today we're going to be talking about water filtration. You know, we're going to be trying to go through and show you how quick and easy it is to set up your brand new Sawyer water filtration system. The one we're going to be talking about the most today will be the Sawyer all-in-one water filtration system. I love these filters, the 1 million gallon guarantee. We're also going to be talking about how easy it is after you've already purchased a 1 million gallon filter to add as a backup the 100,000 gallon mini Sawyer water filter and some of the other attachments that you might want to think about purchasing. The Sawyer filter in your bag is when you get it, and we recommend you start out with the all-in-one filter, the 181 Sawyer filter. Comes with a few different attachments that's really neat. This attachment is designed to slip over your standard hose spigot at a campsite or out in your garage or out, you just undo your hose and slide that guy right over top, and it's a universal fit, and then the hose pops on to the little nipple here on the back of the filter, and that kind of takes care of there. Now, the other simple way that you can use this filter is it comes with bags. It comes with a 32-ounce bag and a 60-ounce bag. These bags are for dirty water only. These are not to carry clean water. You unscrew the top, you fill the bag full of water, you open up, you take off your cap on the back, you screw this guy on, and you drink straight out of it. Now, I do recommend you drink at an angle, which means that if there's any leaks here, they fall into the ground and not down your filter into your mouth, because that's what we're trying to keep out. These are the 0.1 water filtration system, which means they filter down to 0.1 microns, which is going to take out of your Giardia, Cryptos, all the basic things that are going to make you ill. Now, these are being used all over the world for years at this point. They've been used in Afghanistan for up to 8 years at a time in a town setting. So this is a filtration system that is tried and true, very awesome system for a killer deal. Now, the second way you can use the filter, like I said, is hooking it up to the hose, and then just running it, screwing on your back here, taking the hose here, plugging it on, and then hooking it straight up to your hose and letting it run. This will handle about 40 psi of water. My favorite system is what I call the bucket attachment system. What we're going to use is a 5-gallon bucket. We're going to filter into another bucket and use that type situation there. Now, you're saying, well, what size bit do I use, and what kind of tools do I need? There's no tools besides what's on the table right here. It is nice to have a power drill of some sort. Not necessary. You can actually take the bit that comes in the kit. It is a 13/16 bit, and it's a good quality bit that works very well. And you can actually take it by hand and twist it, and it takes about 5 minutes, and you can twist it straight through the bucket if you don't have a power drill at home. So don't worry that you need something like this. You will need to run down to the store and buy yourself a food grade bucket. Now, food grade is recommended, and you can get these at Lowe's. I like the Lowe's ones because they're a little heavier duty, and they don't crush on top when you fill them full of water. So these are my favorite buckets. Now, this one is what we're going to be using to catch our filtered water, or a clean bucket, because our other bucket where the filter is going to go into is going to be our dirty water bucket. This is a Tomlinson valve, which you can buy on, or a spigot that you buy on eBay for about $5.50, shipped to your house. Definitely recommend grabbing a couple of these, because it's really nice to be able to wash after you're done, to be able to wash your hands or do your dishes, anything like that, and then you just pop it, and you're not touching any of the operation there. I keep a couple spares of those. So that's going to be our bucket we're going to put down in the bottom. Our second bucket is our dirty water bucket, or where the filter actually goes into. Now, when we make our hole, we're going to want to make our hole, same thing in both buckets, about 2 inches to center, and it doesn't have to be precise. There's no reason. This allows any dirt or any debris to fall down to the bottom before it gets to the filter, and allows it to be able to filter a little longer before you have to back flush. I'm going to talk about that in a second too. But I want to set there, my handle's here on top. I want to center it in there off the top here so I can hold on to it, put it up here, and still be able to hold on to the filter. Now, like I said, if you do not have a drill at home, you don't need one. But it does make it a lot simpler. So find yourself about 2 inches above the top, or above the bottom here. We're going to use just slow press. We don't want to use a lot of pressure because we don't want to break the bucket. We're going to cut our hole in there, pull out our chunk of plastic. We're going to take our bucket attachment here, take it off. We have two washers, one goes on the inside, one goes on the outside. Slide them in, and with hand tightening pressure, again, we do not need any tools. It will seal it with basically hand tightening pressure, and just snug it up. If you have to, you know, a simple crescent wrench will do just fine, but you don't need it. Then we're going to take our filter, our standard filter, take off the plate on the back that goes, if we want to hook it up to any kind of a hose or something. We're going to sit there, we're going to take our hook, which is our hook system here. We're going to go ahead and turn that guy in. This is your on-off valve. So here's up, here's down. We're going to take some water we have here that we pumped out of the well. So you can see some bugs and stuff like that in there. Now I know what you're thinking out there. That's not dirty enough. So let's add some little bit of some mud and things like that to really make it a nasty, you know, system here. And you can see, can't see to the bottom. Nice brown nasty water. Make sure it's going to filter something properly here. And look inside the bucket here real quick. Show that there's no water in the bucket. And as you can see, mud and everything in the bottom. We're going to take our filter, take our top cap off, and for this one, you don't need the little on-off valve, but if you want, you can. And you're just going to take the filter and drop it down in there. Now it does take a couple minutes right off the bat to get it going. Now you can see